Okay, good morning everyone. So the key knowledge point that we are going to cover today is the key elements of an operation system, which is the inputs, processes and outputs. Okay, now we're going to discuss that in a little bit more detail in the next slide. So let me just quickly go on there. Okay, now this is our operation system. Okay, so when we are producing a product, it needs to go through an operation system. Okay, now operation system consists of three steps: inputs, processing and then an end product, which is called the output. Okay, now if you write it down in a business sense, the definition of operation system would be the transformation of inputs into a final output, which could be a good or a service. Okay, now for example, if you're starting a business, so if you're making chips for example, okay, now your input for that will be potatoes, salt, okay, the plastic wrapping sheet that you'll be putting the chips in, okay, and machinery, capital equipment. Now processing again is the different steps that it goes through in order to be able to give us the final product. For example, you need to peel the tomatoes, peel the potatoes, cut them into, slice them into thinly sliced chips or something, and then process them into the machinery and you get an end product. Okay, so these are the three steps that every business will take into consideration when they're starting a business. Now, what are inputs? Now, inputs are the resources used in the process of production. Sorry. Now, some of the resources that we can use as an inputs are materials. Okay, materials, something like raw materials, components and parts that can be consumed or converted by the transformation process. Okay. Now, capital equipment, machinery. Okay, equipment and property necessary to conduct operations. Okay, so facilities and equipment are also required. Where you're going to put the machinery, where is going to be your office. Okay, so that is required as well. So employees, which are also called your labor, okay, they are really important for your business. They are also a part of your input. Okay, because when you input the labor, that's when they start working through the process and give you a final output. Now, time and information, okay, they are all your inputs for any business. Now the next step was processes. Okay, now if you look at the definition of processes, processes are all the activities that help transform the inputs into the final outputs. Okay, most of these will be done on the machines. Okay, now the main aim of the business is to use the resources efficiently and effectively. Okay, now the processes are something that enables the business to actually work efficiently or effectively. Okay, so your processes have to be really good for you to be able to achieve most out of your business. Okay, now when you're looking at processes, they can also impact the areas such as quality, speed of delivery, amount of wastage and safety. Okay, so these are really important. So when you're processing, your quality is affected by the way you're processing the materials or products or goods. Okay, speed of delivery, how are you processing the goods, what is the speed of the delivery, are you able to meet the demand of the market. Okay, so this is really important. So these can also impact, these are the impacts that processes have. How much wastage is your business doing? Okay, so amount of wastage and safety of your employees or any workers that are working in that place at that time. Okay, now the third step in the operations management is the output. Okay, now outputs are the finished good or service that is produced. Okay, so anything that you find at Kohl's, Save, any product, any shop, that is actually the output. So you're actually looking at buying the output of any product. Okay, so they've gone through different processes, grocery, chips, even clothes, shoes, even electronic equipments. Okay, so they all go through different processes, inputs, processes, and then the output. Okay, now the quality of the output is a reflection of the inputs and the processes used. Okay, now the quality is going to be what raw materials you have used, what kind of processes you have followed. Okay, so your quality will be dependent upon your inputs and processes used in your business. Now there are some businesses that will produce outputs that involve both goods and services. Okay. For example, car manufacturer. Okay, so what are the inputs, processes and outputs for this manufacturer? The input is car parts, nuts and bolts. Okay, now the equipment is manufacturing plant and robotics. Okay, now employees, they are also the input. Information, design, customer order and time. How much time is it going to take you to make that car? Now what are the processes in here? Okay, so once you have stored all the inputs, what all the products are going into manufacturing your car, then comes the process. Okay, the first is assembling, welding, quality checks, testing and painting. Okay, these are the processes that a car has to go through to be able to get a finished product. Okay, now the output is the completed car ready for consumer. Okay, so once you source all your products, then you need to process them into a finished good. So this is your finished good in this instance. Now these are the questions that you need to answer. Okay, so these will be due at the end of this first session. Okay, bye for now.